I was at a barbecue at Dr. Dre's house once.
Really?
Yes, I was at a barbecue at Dr. Dre's. This is in the 90s. I have photos of that barbecue. And I wonder, does he watch The Valley? Does Dr. Dre watch The Valley? Does Dr. Dre watch reality TV? Stassi
Yes.
Schroeder.
OG.
She's got another show, which I'm surprised it's taking this on because she's damn entertaining.
For sure. And guess what? The best news of that show are the great Katie Maloney will be on the show with her. Now that's exciting.
That's good.
So we will be tuning into that.
She's arguably the greatest housewife of all time.
100%.
15 years, that's like fucking LeBron James.
It's incredible.
She gets a wing in the Bravo Hall of Fame.
That's right. Don't sit up and tell us that you think she's changed.
She has changed, but take it to therapy, bro.
Take it, yeah. Nobody wants to hear all that.
Welcome back to Rapaport's Reality Podcast, where me, Michael Rapaport, and my wife, Kebe Rapaport.
Hello, that's me, Kebe Rapaport.
Discuss all things reality TV, all things pop culture, and a few very important things about our relationship. If you've never listened to Rapaport's Reality, why? I don't judge. If you've never listened to Rapaport's Reality, subscribe, rate, and review right now. And make sure you follow us on Instagram at Rapaport's Reality, where we do some hilarious content. So much to discuss in the world of popular culture, in the world of reality TV. I mean, this is, babe, I'm not even going to tell you where I'm going to jump in.
Okay.
First of all, how you feeling, babe?
You know, I hate to be the bearer of hypochondria. Because I know that's what you think.
No, I know you're not a hypochondriac.
I'm not, but like I feel like my body's breaking down. I got the knee issue. My shoulder's not totally healed, although it's much, much better. But I woke up, I went pee. It hurt a little.
Okay.
I mean, TMI.
That's it.
Right? TMI. It's not like
that's it. You don't.
Anyway, so this is normal for postmenopausal women to maybe get a UTI. I think that's it. I've talked to the doctor. We'll see. I just feel a little
banged
I don't
up?
know. Yeah, I went for a walk. The hurt knee wasn't hurting. The other knee hurts now.
Really?
Yes.
Like what kind of hurt? I think
it hurts
it's just,
on the side. It's
babe,
the side
I think
of my
we need to get on some just. We need
diet.
To, yeah.
I really got to stop eating sugar. Last week was a heavy sugar week. Listen, so it's not like I'm at home in the evening like a lot of people do to unwind. They have a glass of wine. I wish I was that person.
Fuck.
I know
maybe
wine
we should
has
start
sugar.
doing that. Like having
are
like
you kidding me? Then 4 days later, I would feel sicker than ever. So like I have a little chocolate or a little ice cream every single night. I know. it's so yeah.
Well, it's not like I'm fucking Richard Simmons over here like Mr. Health. So it's us. And I feel it too. It's just you're getting a couple of more things, and anyway. This is not what we talk about. Reality, popular.
You asked me. This is the reality of my life.
I know,
right
but
now.
I don't want you to have to feel like you have to explain all these.
I don't mind.
I know you don't.
I need people to talk to about it.
I know you.
Hello,
don't
knock,
mind.
knock. Anybody there? Anyway, yeah, I feel great after I took a very, very long walk. It's beautiful out. Not quite spring. It's not feeling spring. Did it feel like it to you when you were out? Like
it felt nicer, but then it got a little overcasty. But at least it's warming up. At least it's one layer.
Yeah, I'll take it.
We're in one
nice.
layer of clothing.
Yes.
There is. I got to be honest. Every time you turn off your phone and click it back on, forget politics, forget sports. In the world of reality TV, between the Amanda West scandal and the leaks, which we're going to get into, I would say that the other day, I would put this in probably, I'd have to do the math, top 10 most bizarre reality TV show gossip things I've ever heard. I'm going to put this in top 10 because I know what you're so way the fuck out there that Dr. Dre, one of the founding members of the group NWA. And of course, he left NWA and then started Death Row Records with Suge Knight and Snoop Dogg. And then he started his own record label, Aftermath. And then he started Beats by Dre with Jimmy Iovine and made gazillions of dollars. He needs no introduction. Dre Day, fuck the police. I mean, Eminem, 50 Cent.
Yeah, I know what you're going to say.
I'm sharing this. But he went through a messy divorce.
Oh, really messy.
A few years ago. When I opened my phone the other day and saw that they had new couple alert with Michelle from the Valley and Dr. Dre, I was like, I have to say, like, one of the top 10 strangest things in reality TV history. Wouldn't you think? I'm not saying, like, we talk about Scandoval. We're talking about the Amanda. I mean, there's, Erica Jane stuff where you're like, oh my God, where this person's announcer leaving, this person's going to jail, this person's coming out of jail, drunk driving, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
I put this in the top 10.
Why, babe?
Who would have thought?
Okay,
it's just so what the fuck?
I would have.
Out of way left.
I wasn't.
Dr. Dre?
I was not surprised at all. I don't know why, babe, but when you said it, I was like, it tracks. Why does it track? I listened very closely to Jesse and Michelle, the things they said about each other. They're in real estate. The circles that they travel on. I sent you a video of a girl who did a full-on whiteboard, a schematic of how it's possible that they may meet. I know you looked down on it. You thought
I didn't look down on it, but
you thought the girl has a little too much time on her hands.
No, but she thought she was connecting the dots, and
she
that's
wasn't.
not. I guarantee you, the dots that she.
I'll tell you why it was important.
Go on. Tell me why.
Finish what you're. If you want to finish, go ahead. I'll tell you why I think it's important.
Go on.
Because she set up. I'm not saying she connected the dots. She painted a world in which all these people know each other. Like that's Hollywood. It's very easy. I could have went out with 50 cents.
Babe.
I'm just saying. You don't like. I don't think it's. She's a cute girl.
Dr.
She looks a lot like his ex-wife. That's the only correlation. So what about this girl makes you think?
I'm curious to know, how did they come across each other in real life? Dr. Dre, I'm telling you right now, he's not out in the streets.
Right.
He's always been sort of like, a mystery. And I was at a barbecue at Dr. Dre's house once.
Really?
Yes, I was at a barbecue at Dr. Dre's. This is in the 90s. I have photos of that barbecue. But this is when he was doing barbecues. This is like in the Death Row Record. This was like when you were at the barbecue and you were like, I'm not going to be surprised, talk about surprises, if there's a shootout here.
Yeah.
But he's not like out. He's never been like an out guy. He's always been like an in the cut guy. And at this point in life, when Dr. is 60-something years old, Dr. I think 61 years old. He's a little bit older than us.
Wow.
Maybe he's 59. I think he's 60. Dr. Dre's a little bit older. Like, I just don't understand how her from the Valley, it just was like, whoa. Especially because we're coming off the episode, and obviously that's 7, 8, 9 months ago, where, what's the husband's name? Her ex?
Jesse.
Jesse was thinking about possibly having to co-parent with Schwartz, because Schwartz was looming around her.
Yeah. Did you take that seriously?
No, I didn't take it seriously. But then it's like, no, you're not going to have to deal with Schwartz.
Right.
You got to deal with fucking Dr. Dre, who is not his image, by the way. Dr. Dre is a businessman. I get it. And he's not NWA. He's not fucking. He's a music producer.
Right.
But I just was like, what the fuck? Because, like I said, he's how old? I don't know, 61, 59, and she's 37. And I just was like, out of all the people that he would date, and I wonder, does he watch The Valley? Does Dr. Dre watch The Valley? Does Dr. Dre watch reality TV?
I wouldn't think so.
So he just met her and likes her because of her.
She could be looking for real estate, and she could have been on a team that was helping him find stuff.
Right.
I mean, this is not a slouchy girl. I can't put her in that category. Like, she's in the Valley on a TV show? It's all Hollywood out there. It's all, everybody knows everybody. Anybody could get with anybody. I mean, Sheena Shea famously said on one of the after shows that was her hall pass, and when makes
no sense to me.
Well, listen, not my taste.
don't think if you polled 10,000 women in the streets across the United States of America, even in his prime of primes, no one would be like, yeah, Dr. Dre.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm just saying that
I fuck with Dr. Dre.
By the way, they were at a party, her and Brock, and he was there, and Brock realized that it could happen. And this is out of Sheena Shea's mouth, said she was at a party, and that was her hall pass, and she could have got with him. Like, she could have had that. And Brock was like, uh-oh. So I'm just saying, if Sheena Shea thought she could get with Dre, Michelle just did it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I find it to be... Like, I wasn't... Whenever anybody who's in the realm of fame or notoriety, celebrity, when they meet each other, I'm like, yeah, it never, ever surprises me.
Okay, did this surprise you? This was less surprising. And I'm not even going into our deep bag of things that have happened in the last few days of reality TV. Do you know that Angelina Jolie, her daughter, Brad Pitt, and Angelina Jolie's daughter goes to Spelman?
I knew that because... Okay.
Do you know who else goes to Spelman?
No.
Gisele from Potomac's daughter goes to Spelman.
I do know that, yes.
So they were in a photograph together. There was a Spelman event for, like, I guess they're in the same grade. The daughter,
yes.
Gisele's daughter, and Angelina Jolie's daughter are in the same fraternity, in the same class.
Yes.
And there was, like, parent day or mom day. And there's a photograph of Angelina Jolie, her daughter, and Gisele and her daughter. Well, now, yes. That makes sense.
Well, no. See, here's why I argue with you. I'm more surprised at that because that's an HBCU. Like, that's a black school. Kennedy went there. Like, so I'm like...
Well, Angelina Jolie, one of her child.
Yes, it's her daughter, but she adopted her. She's full on black, African black, okay? So what surprises me is that you have the white mom standing next to the black mom, and they're both famous, but I'm like... She got to an HBCU only because her daughter is black. That is a little more like that picture would go like, wow, check that out. I go like, wow, check that out. It wouldn't shock me because I know her daughter's black. But in that way, I think it's very, very cool. And I'm wondering if Gisele and Angelina went out for coffee, what that conversation would be like.
That conversation.
Now that would be interesting.
Talk about a spinoff.
Can you imagine?
That would be sick. That would be sick. Reality TV is, again, at an all-time crazy high right now.
And it's about to be even more extreme, babe, with Hulu acquiring all these new shows.
Hulu announced the other day that they have a new show with Khloe Kardashian called The Girls, with the twins and a couple of their friends. Now, the twins have been around from day one. They've never popped. I think this is the second or third time they've been on a show. They're not that interesting. Not to say they're good or bad. I just don't think they're TV stars. I think they've seen their good friends do these TV shows, and they're like, we don't want to fucking fall down those steps.
Didn't they have a spinoff, just the sisters? Yes. I, not a spinoff, but I think they produced their own show, didn't go anywhere. Yeah. They're lovely girls.
Lovely.
But what's interesting is about the other friends on the show, they're all from WAGs. A lot of them are, a couple of them are from Basketball Wives or WAGs.
Oh, well, Lala, that's their friend.
There's two other ones that were already on television.
I wonder, are they going to try to... Oh, I wonder, is Khloe going to dip? No, Khloe's not going to dip in.
No, I think she's in it.
Yeah. Well, that's happening.
I'm looking forward to that. How about you?
I'm looking for... That'll be... Listen, I could sit here and say I'm not looking forward to it. I'd be lying.
Yes.
And I'll somehow wind up getting into it. And then Stassi Schroeder.
OG.
She's got another show, which I'm surprised it's taken this on because she's damn entertaining.
For sure.
We'll see if she still has that bite because she's calmed down.
I'm afraid. Kids, she's a mom. I don't know. She had a big old bite, man. She was
great.
Yeah, she was amazing. So I don't know. And also I watched her. I think she was the host of one of the reality shows. Was she the host of the reunion of Mom Talk?
I can't remember. But she's
one
been
of them,
looming around.
she wasn't herself. To me, it wasn't the same Stassi. By the way, when I follow her on Instagram, I don't feel like she's the same. I think she's, she was irreverent before and almost offensive. Like she said whatever. I think she's calmed down. We'll see what the show's like. I love her husband, Beau. I'm sure it's great. And guess what? The best news of that show are the great Katie Maloney will be on the show with her. Now that's exciting to me.
That's good.
So we will be tuning into that.
And then they announced that Ciara, who needs no introduction, not the singer. I think Ciara from Summer House right now, no disrespect, is more known than Ciara the singer, Russell Wilson.
Right now. Sure, I could see that.
No disrespect.
Yeah, no.
I'm not trying to have Ciara on Ciara drama.
Right.
But she's announced that she's going to be on the next season of Dancing with the Stars. And Maura from Traitors is also going to be on Dancing with the Stars. Maura, who was on my season of Traitors, the Irish girl. And this is no bullshit. This is absolutely the two questions I get asked the most from fans about Traitors are, what is Rob like?
Yes.
And is Maura from Traitors anti-Semitic? I get asked that question.
Get out.
All the time. I'm telling you, out of the blue, they go, what is Rob like? And is more anti-Semitic? I'm telling you, people will ask me that specifically.
Really?
And it's usually Maura and then Rob. They usually are more curious about if Maura's anti-Semitic or if Rob, what's
what
Rob
he's really like.
Yes, and people have all kinds of
I got no comment on that.
I got no comment on it either. I'm just being totally
That's
honest.
fascinating, though, because maybe they could see something.
Yeah,
that I could see. Anyway,
so that's happening, and
I go Sierra, go girl, dance like nobody's watching is what I'll say.
I wonder if she could dance.
I don't know.
I don't think at this point it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter,
show.
but a lot of people get really good.
Right.
Once they're doing all of those rehearsals and it's rigorous training, and I wish her the best. Team Sierra all the way.
Here's another thing. This is just all like the fodder. Morgan Wade, who allegedly has been dating Kyle.
Allegedly, because it seems as though Kyle wants to leave and she bought a house in Tennessee and she wants to have that outdoor life. And Morgan lives there, I believe, already, and they want to shut it down. Everybody's afraid that Kyle may not return to the show. She may be done after this reunion. She wants to set up house with Morgan Wade. And you know what? More power to you.
Knock yourself out.
Well, I just want to know why you hit it. I want to know why you just didn't say straight up. None of your business, but yes, because it's great. Love who you love, girl.
And Morgan Wade is the one who seems like she's trying to keep it quiet and low key and all that stuff. And
I have a feeling that woman judges the reality shows.
Well, Morgan Wade.
And the Housewives in particular. And I think, not that I know her, I'm just saying one of the reasons it's beneath her. She's an artist, a singer. It may diminish her true talent as a, people think this way. Even though we think it's the greatest thing in the world, there are some people that act a little elitist around it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the case. So if they really get together, I think Kyle will have to give something up in order to truly, truly be with her and have Morgan be happy. That's just my 2 cents on it. And I would bet the bank that I'm right.
Well, Morgan Wade is joining one of these spin-offs of Yellowstone. That's what I was going to share. That.
Oh, so now she's allowed to be an actor.
Exactly.
Wait a second. Okay, so now I have to revise.
No, I think you're right and you're right.
Right. So acting is more
I want
legit.
attention, but I don't want attention.
Yes, or I want attention on my own accord.
Or like if it's scripted.
And it's scripted.
Let me tell you something. No disrespect to the Yellowstone. I fuck with the Yellowstone shows.
I watched the first episode. I really would like to go back and watch it.
That writer Taylor Sheridan is ridiculously prolific.
Totally.
I mean, sick.
Right. What is she going to play on the show?
There are all these country shows, who knows? But I'm going to tell you straight up, I'd rather watch anything on Bravo more than I'd watch a Taylor Sheridan show that takes place on a ranch. And I say that with all due respect.
I'm with you. And now that she's going to be on it for real.
We need to celebrate because it was brought up on Reunion Beverly Hills Part 1 that the aforementioned Kyle, what the fuck is her last name? Kyle Richards has done 15. Andy at the beginning of the episode said, you have done 15 reunions. And I feel like Kyle, who is sort of drama-free for the most part, some people say she doesn't share. Some people, there are a lot of criticism. She's boring. She's this, that, and third. She's arguably the greatest housewife of all time.
100%.
15 years, that's like fucking LeBron James.
It's incredible. By the way, she's laid it all out. Oh, really, a true OG. We've seen her go through it all. And say what you want. I think people don't like how she approaches things, how she tries to stay in the middle, how she might light a fire, and then back up.
That's what veterans do.
That's what you're supposed to do.
You think LeBron James?
She does her job to a T.
She's pacing herself.
That's right. That's
like LeBron
why
James is pacing himself in his 21st season in the NBA.
That's why she could retire tomorrow and go out the undisputed great, and no one could ever compete with that.
She gets a wing in the Bravo Hall of Fame.
That's right.
Not a wing, a building. She gets a building in the Bravo Hall of Fame.
Yeah, she definitely
15 years.
She gets the commissary named after her.
Yeah, maybe that's it, the Kyle Richards Commissary. Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
So there's that. We also want to send love and well wishes to the great Kenya Moore, because allegedly, and we're hoping this ain't true, but allegedly Kenya Moore Hair Care has been shut down because there's been rent disputes. We've been through it all with Kenya Moore. We've seen it all with Kenya Moore. I miss her on this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta a lot. And, she's going through some things. And the other show that we didn't mention in terms of spinoffs and how humongous reality TV is getting, there's a new version of Real Housewives, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives of Orange County.
Of Orange County. Interesting.
And the majority of them are
not
Mormons.
Mormons. They have some, they're Mormon adjacent. Some of them were Mormon, no longer are. Think about being Mormon. I think I read one of them was like,
or they like
Christian,
the show,
or they like some Mormon
the
friends.
parameters are wide.
Yeah, it's wide. I wonder why.
Because I think it sells.
I mean, they could have done a show in Arizona. There's a big Mormon population there. I mean, we could have put it somewhere where people really
They're
are.
probably like, I'll do a Mormon show if you shoot it in L.A.
Yeah. Here's the thing with that. It didn't pique my curiosity so much because
I'm over them.
I'm over it. But what I did say about Mormon wives is that I love to see the women that are actually Mormons. That's more interesting to me than people that hate their religion or find the thing or tell us what's wrong with it. Or I want you to be in the religion and question it, but stay faithful and do some things that I don't do. I can't see you be in Orange County and talk about it being Mormon and nothing about it being Mormon. I
agree.
You know what I mean? It's not pulling me in.
They're using the title.
That's right. So you're trying
are you
to pull
Mormon?
me in. Yeah. Are you Mormon?
Are you not? I mean, they could throw us up on there. They might throw you up on there, the Secret Wives, and then this is my husband, Michael Rapaport.
Right, with the Jewish wife.
He just comes in. He's like, "Oh yeah, I saw that play. What's the play? The The
Mormon,
Book of Mormon.
Book of Mormon.
That's my association with
right.
I saw the
It's
Book
silly.
Come on.
I don't know. It's we're not that simple, folks. Like you got to give us a little more.
I hope.
But you know who's Mormon? Emily from OC. His husband.
Right.
He's Mormon.
Right.
I don't think she is not, but he is. So maybe he'll make an appearance.
Anyway, so there's all those shows, there's all those dancing, there's all that stuff going on. And to top off all of that, we woke up the other day, PK Kemlsey was on a podcast. And I got to tell you something, babe.
Yeah.
I mean, go to therapy, man.
Yeah.
Because everybody like, oh, this is brave.
No.
He's sharing your thoughts.
Crazy.
Bullshit.
Save it. Goodbye, PK.
Goodbye, PK.
Yeah.
I feel like it's self-indulgent.
It is.
Even though he was sort of self-critical, save it for therapy, man. You're a father. These videos, and you're like, you said, well, maybe he got paid $2,000,
right.
$3,000.
Okay.
PK, you're not that guy.
I think you know my thoughts on it. By the way, he told us what it is. See, a lot of us don't listen to people closely when they talk. Most people tell you what it is. He said he questioned whether it was him driving the bus into the wall. He encouraged Dorit to be on the show. He's not blaming the divorce on the show, but he has questions about the fact that when she was on the show, she became different. Why he wanted to do the show was because he was looking for fame and money. Those words came out of his mouth. Now, what I'm seeing is that he didn't like for his wife to blow up. That's one. The writing was on the wall. Maybe she did change. Maybe it did bring out another part of her, more confidence, instead of being a woman who's letting this man, who may or may be problematic, may have a drinking issue, allegedly. But I think him going on the podcast, he doesn't want to go to the therapist. He wants to talk about it to the public because he wants fame and money. He's still in it. So my big problem with him is talking about her and how she's changed and what she's did. And yes, he's taking accountability in some areas, but the truth of the matter,
take it to therapy.
Take it to therapy and take the accountability and responsibility with her and your kids. Don't sit up and tell us that you think she's changed.
She has changed, but take it to therapy, bro.
Take it. Yeah, nobody wants to hear all that.
Nobody wants to hear all that.
I think he is struggling. I think he's really struggling with the idea that his wife is carrying on, right, with the fame. And
I don't know.
And he's not a part of it.
It's not a good look to me, and I was just really
it looks
turned off.
Really, really whack. I was turned off too.
We have to talk about the leaks. There's 2 leaks from Summer House, the reunion. And, I mean, do you think that this beef, what are they calling it? Scamanda?
Scamanda. I don't know.
Is this bigger than Scandoval?
I've heard a lot of people discuss this.
Comparing. It's like Jordan and LeBron.
I want to say it is.
I do too.
I want to say it is because of the friendship, the girl friendship. Now, and I say that and then I stop myself because I remember, Ariana sort of taking Rachel underneath, or Raquel, whatever her name is, underneath her wing. Remember the scene where Tom and Ariana gave her some glasses. They took her away camping for her birthday, Rachel, and gave her a pair of sunglasses. So she was like looking at her as like a little sister. I see that. I could see that how a younger girl who's got, a shit relationship with the ex-boyfriend and could get influenced by this older guy, right, who's got a house already in a long-term relationship, could kind of like, what's the word called when you sort of take advantage of someone in hierarchy, a higher position, sort of makes a woman feel like she should listen to him, like she should follow him. That being said, now we have a situation where Sierra and Amanda are friends. This is a girlfriend. These are longtime girlfriends, like girl code, girlfriend, all that. So in this way, and why it's bad is because I think they're bullshitting, and I think this has been going on since I think we're watching it go on. I think it was happening that summer. I think they were talking about it. I think they kissed. I think they used their fingers. They did all kinds of weird shit until they got to February, where everybody says it allegedly happened. I mean, I get heated over this subject because I think it's bullshit. Everybody can see her behavior. The last episode, where were they at the adoption center for the dogs or cats or whatever? And she was saying something. She was talking to him like she talks to Kyle. Bossy mom. You remember how you reacted when I said and when I was mad at you? I mean, this is like, the writing is on the wall. We're not stupid. And her, stop me, babe. Just stop me because I can't stand the behavior. And that's why it's worse.
They think that they're going to pull the wool over the FBI of social media.
Yes.
And the social media, everybody knows, is undefeated. And they can get their story because they're like, we're not going to make the same mistakes Tom
100%.
Tom and Ariana made. We're not going to make this mistake.
We're going to get ahead of it.
We're going to have our dates. You can't fuck with the internet. And we got it on tape and the looks and all that stuff and the Yankee game of it all. And now the leaks, which I don't know how.
That person who leaked it, what were they hoping to achieve?
I don't know.
Because it's not like they leaked it to TMZ and got money.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure who that is. I'm not sure if it's ever going to be revealed, but it's crazy. But I think that because of the ginormity of Scandoval, this is even bigger. Not to say that they're bigger stars. I think West Wilson, who was the belle of the ball, rookie of the year, cute guy. He's got swag. And they were all like the new. This is a fucking nosedive.
I don't
He
know.
had a career outside of somewhere else that's taking a hit.
I'm sure. But here's the thing with this guy. This is a master, like, to me, Wes is a predator. He's a predator disguised as like a doopy nice guy. Fuck that. You and your fucking tiny hands, you're a piece of shit.
Now
That's
they
how
got
I
tiny
feel.
hand videos
Oh,
about
he's
him.
got tiny hands. Oh, by the way, there's a leak of his schmeckle, and it's not impressive. So nobody knows why anybody likes this guy. I don't buy it for a second. I'm not a fan. I don't like it at all. And I think these girls got taken advantage of. I think that Amanda is feeling so much pain not dealing with her relationship in probably a way she should. I mean, her husband was not nice to her. He has some drinking issues she's uncomfortable with. She swallowed a lot of her feelings. I think she's acting out in a way and doing this overly confident thing. The leaks sound that she's so confident defending
it's not
herself.
good.
It's just not good. So in that way, I think, and hindsight is 2020. It's hard to kind of remember what happened with Tom and Rachel and how it really went down. But the accountability level and the non-feeling of it all, like the what? Like the kind of what? We're going to go sit
We're
at
not
the
going
game
to get
together.
the payoff that we wanted. The thing also that I think that we're not going to get from the reunion is like there is no Paige, there is no Hannah, there's no Lala and James Kennedy.
Right.
And the
Who's
thing about
gonna
that
break it
reunion
down
that was they were
Because
in
they spoke
attack
for the
mode.
audience. They spoke for us.
I don't think
And we
there's going to
needed
be
that.
somebody there.
Right. We're not going to have that this time. And
I
that's
think
why
that
it's
because
irritating.
And I think we're not going to get the answers in the fulfillment because if there was a Paige or a Hannah or a Lala and a James Kennedy, I mean, they were in full attack mode.
Babe, did you see the old video of Hannah at the reunion? Maybe it was before one of her seasons, maybe season 4, where she apparently went in Kyle and Amanda's room and had sex and then made a little joke about it. And they were all freaked out.
Had sex with who?
I don't know.
Oh, another guy. Yes.
Did you see that clip
Yes,
that's going
yes,
around
yes.
and how indignant they were? Like, they were like, how did you? It's so disrespectful to do to your friends. And she's like, I thought it was funny. Like, you know what I mean? The internet was tearing her apart then. Like, she was horrible.
They were
person.
very mean to her.
Mean to Hannah, but she's a comedian. She was like, and you're a comedian and you get away with it. My point is that Amanda knows better. And to act
No,
now,
this is not good.
I don't know who's advising you to take the bravado approach.
I don't know either.
Is wild.
I don't know.
You used to be sane. Like, you
Yeah.
sound crazy. And I
It's
think
not good.
your brain is washed by tiny hands. Like,
Yeah.
I think tiny hands has gotten to you.
And I think that they're also very, very freaked out and scared. And in their defense, like I don't think they're talking like a crisis manager, which they should have done.
Do you think they're freaked out and scared? Because
Yes.
You
can
them
see it on their face.
walking down the street, gabbing like nothing.
That's trying to, move forward in it. They
Get out
are
there.
spooked. I'm telling you, the amount of hate and vitriol and
Yeah.
the DMs
I
and
don't
the
like
weird
it.
looks and the snickering it's not something that is easy to deal with. I'm telling you. And they're getting it. And these are not like, I started my career as an actor on, this and, my first single. No, these are like reality people. It's
Right.
a different thing. And to go from being beloved and cute Amanda and West the Bell to being like, fuck you. People are like, they're like, fuck you. It's harsh. So anyway.
It's a little too harsh. I feel intensely about it just because it's girls doing that to each other. I just don't understand why. And I don't get, like, if you're about to get with somebody's guy and cheat on your husband to get with one of your best friend's ex-boyfriends, make him something. Like, I don't know.
This thing doesn't have legs. This relationship
I
doesn't
think it's going to have legs, like you said, as long as it dies down, so he doesn't
June.
look like a further asshole for like breaking up, his
after the summer
friendships.
they'll announce it. We're no longer. This is not good.
Was it worth it, kids?
The other big news in reality, again, you put your phone down, boom. And we talked about them on this podcast, Rapaport's Reality. We talked about Megan The Stallion, and I know she doesn't use the D. She goes Megan The Stallion. I say Megan The Stallion. Megan The Stallion and one of my favorite basketball players of all time, certainly of the last 20 years, Klay Thompson.
I know.
Mama call him Klay. I'ma call him Klay. They were dating. And Klay, who's very shy, he was doing videos with her.
I know.
He was smitten.
That was like going to be the couple of the century for us.
And then it comes out, allegedly, because now we don't know what, that something was definitely going on because Megan The Stallion the other day, out of nowhere, out of left field, she posted one thing that is I don't play around with is infidelity and blah, 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 blah. And I held you down all season with your mood swings and blah, 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 blah. And I'm done. And the internet went fucking crazy. And then Klay Thompson allegedly went on. And Klay Thompson is a shy guy. He's never been a press talker.
Right.
When he played in the league, he's not the press talker. He has this sort of the look. He's similar kind of cool look as Steph Curry, but didn't have the personality.
Charm and,
he just wore like a shy,
low key,
and quiet and understated and all that stuff. He's never been like a talk about it guy. Even when people shit talk him on the court, like his shit talk always seemed kind of corny,
right,
and not good. Like when people would come back at him on the court. So to see him try to sort of,
did he clap back to her or no?
It seemed like he made he didn't clap back to her, but he made a sort of out of the blue thing, and allegedly he went on a fuck spree.
The week before, she said several receipts. Yeah. She had receipts and she could ruin his life.
I don't know how you could ruin his life.
Yeah.
I mean, but
he's an NBA player.
Yeah, I don't know how you're going to ruin his life.
Right.
I mean, and why you would say the whole thing is sad. The whole thing is messy. I love Megan The Stallion and I love Klay Thompson.
Wait, let me ask you this. Like he said, also she quoted him saying something. I'm not ready to be. I don't think I'm quite ready to be monogamous.
Yes. You should have just told her that, Klay, because you
had not. I think they were together 9 months. Not even a year.
Let's call it a year. Let's say
almost
a
year. You didn't have in that year. You didn't. You could. And she travels. She's probably going on tour, doing things like. And you're playing basketball, and that schedule is rigorous. There was no time you guys were on the phone, FaceTime, and you said, baby girl, this may not work because whatever I don't know. It just seems. Don't take me to meet your parents.
And they had Thanksgiving dinner. And I don't even understand how, if you're Klay Thompson in 2026, how you even, I'm telling you, I think there's professional athletes' underground tunnels. I'm telling you. How they move around and what they do.
That doesn't sound like a conspiracy.
I'm telling you, there's crazy. Underground tunnels for these guys.
You mean underneath Madison Square Garden?
Well, I don't know where the fuck it is, but there's like under the stadium.
You never see them together. There's the internet, my friend. That's what there is. But how you avoid the girl going, yo, I'm going to post that Klay hit me in the DMs. And screenshot the exchange. I don't understand.
And
I don't
she
know how
knows the
do
trick. She's a rapper. They have similar tunnels.
Oh,
but
sure.
NBA athletes' tunnels are below those tunnels.
Yeah.
I've heard some weird fucking rumors about NBA athletes on private planes and wild shit. Anyway.
But the girls, here's the thing. How come these girls don't talk like they used to?
What do you mean?
Like the girls he's messing with don't call it out. I mean, apparently maybe someone did and hit Megan up and said, yo, I'm with your man.
And the circle is small that they all kind of travel in. It's not like Klay Thompson's with the barista from Starbucks.
How do you know? How do you know? Because that's like...
Because they said it's a WNBA player.
Oh.
One of the girls.
Whoa.
And you know what I'm saying? It's not like just some...
See, now that's easier to hide. Because if you're in the WNBA, you're not trying to blow up your own spot.
Right.
So I can understand that. I don't profess to know, but I know I woke up hot. I must have turned to you and looked at you and I
didn't like that.
You didn't like that. Then I turned to you and I was like...
I'm like, I don't know the man. I got nothing to do with this relationship.
I don't care, but I'm like, if somebody is willing to step out on Megan The Stallion, he's out of his rabbit ass mind. And I had to look at you and make sure that check in with you and go look at you and be like, listen, old man.
After this was...
just don't play with me because I don't play like that.
We're sitting there, we're actually watching the game hours after this comes out. And I peek over and my wife is staring at me. I mean, she's not watching the game. She's staring at me. I'm like, you good? And she's like, I ain't good. And I'm like,
I wasn't. You know what? I was feeling all kinds of things.
I don't have nothing to do with any of this shit.
I know. But
and you're like, you better not get any fucking ideas.
Even if you were about to have a dream tonight that was about that, that's not okay. Like, we don't even have dreams. We don't have daydreams. We don't have what ifs. I had to look over you. I don't know. It just came over me. I was upset with it. I was really upset with it.
I was upset with it, and I was surprised with it. I was surprised that Klay would even get himself in a position to go out like that because he's so below the radar.
Yeah.
Like, he just kind of lives below the radar. Obviously not below the radar enough.
Not enough. Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad. That was a couple I was rooting for.
And, she's not Beyonce, but her fans are like they're pretty fucking rabid.
Oh, they're stallions.
Is that what they call them, the stallions?
No, I just said that. Maybe. I mean, it would make sense, wouldn't it?
Apparently, they're putting spells on Klay Thompson, and they've reached out to witches to
That's
all kind of shit.
This is terrible, babe.
I'm telling you.
What kind of fucking world do we live in?
I don't know.
This is some scary shit. Well,
I'm telling you.
That's incentive enough for the rest of you dummies out there to keep your ass at home, because that's crazy. Can you imagine some voodoo lady in New Orleans with a doll of Klay Thompson?
That's what apparently is going on. This is Megan Thee Stallion. She's beloved.
Yeah.
No, I don't even know any Megan Thee Stallion songs, but I'm just like, she seems like a nice girl.
She's amazing.
She just seems cool.
I love her. Yeah.
Like, she doesn't, like, she's not, like, in any problems. I mean,
No.
I guess she is. She had that thing with the whatever.
Tory
She
Lanez,
just seems
yeah.
like she's trying to be just chill, like, just mind her business. I think it was kind of fucked up, though, because here's the debate. Here's the thing that other people are talking about, because these are two worlds colliding. This is the gossip world, this is hip-hop, and this is sports. A lot of the sports media is like, yo, okay, Klay, he might have done this to you. That's fucked up. But why won't you keep that between you guys and just be like, yo, yeah, we've broken up? Why throw him under the bus? I get how your emotions could get the better of you. That's me.
You, of all people, should get that.
That's
Yes.
me. But I'm not Megan Thee Stallion. You think she would kind of moved a little bit more like...
She is. Like, these people are human. Are you kidding me? I don't think that there should be certain rules for people because they're famous. She is pissed, and she wants the whole world to know about it. And in that very moment, she was like, click, hit send. Like, we're going for it.
And if we're going to show our workout videos, we're going to show these
yes,
videos.
I was showing that, so I'm going to show this. I don't poo-poo on it. I think there's a time in my life I may have done it. Even with you, I was pissed about something. I may have posted a meme of like, you think, I don't know. I'm sure I've done something like that. I'm sure it was something. It was probably very poetic, like a little thing. And, you know, maybe Danielle was like, girl, you better take that down. You don't mean that. So I've gotten hot like that over way less.
Right.
So I'm saying I don't... you got to let people live. What I do not like is the voodoo thing, because that's
I'm
crazy.
telling you,
that's crazy.
it's the whole thing, witch dolls and all that shit.
The evil eye on somebody like that is terrible.
I'm telling you that this is what's going on.
Yeah, people are taking it too far.
Anyway, Rapaport's Reality. Make sure you tell a friend about Rapaport's Reality. Subscribe, rate, review, and follow us on Instagram. And we will be back next week, if not sooner, with another fantastic episode. Love you, babe.
Love you, babe.